Hello and welcome to Boost Ethanol Reviews, where today we're going to be reviewing the Toyota MR2. Or we would be, if it was in Forza Horizon 3. Unfortunately it isn't, but luckily, recently in the game, they added what I'd consider to be a modern day equivalent. This, the Tamo Racemo. Underneath, it's got a 1.2 litre turbocharged engine producing 188 horsepower, and it weighs in at about a tonne. Not bad figures. Plus it's mid-engined and Japanese. All looking good. But how good is it? Can it actually become a modern day MR2? Handling wise, this car's great fun. Despite having an open diff and not a lot of power, it's fairly easy to get the back end out. Although it does mean that this car lacks rear end grip. Also, due to its lack of power, it's sort of difficult to actually hold slides. And if you do mess up the gearing, you're not going to hold a slide for long. Still, with a little dab of the handbrake in a Camaro to help you, you can get around corners in some style. But if you don't want to take it seriously, brake, accelerate, and it goes around with plenty of grip. Straight line performance wise, despite having not a massive amount of power in a tiny engine, it does actually get moving fairly quickly. 0 to 60 just takes 6.1 seconds, and well, it will eventually get to a top speed. The only issue is the gear ratios are so long I can't be bothered to find out. Fourth gear, in doing 100 miles an hour in fourth gear really isn't good. Heck, it just about tops out at 100 in third. But once you do get going, if you can keep up momentum, it should be fine. Of course, since it's mid-engine, you can get twitches, which calls to that. Right then, Mazda MX-5 versus the Tamo. Interesting comparison to this. Despite being 30 horsepower down, the MX-5 is 10 PI higher at 599, right at the top of C-Class. So I'm interested to see how this goes. And despite the horsepower and torque loss it has, it's still keeping up. In fact, it's out the tunnel quicker. I'm not surprised, to be honest. The MX-5 has much better gear ratios than the Tamo. Like a lot better. So much shorter and more sensible. So it can accelerate a lot quicker. Despite having that, the Tamo, not great through that corner. Admittedly, a bit of bad driving by me, but also the lack of rear end grip. The MX-5 was also rather slidey, you'll see later on in the run. Heck, even but there. I actually think I turned in a bit tight through there in the Tamo. To be fair, the Tamo did go first in the run. I only gave these cars one run each, since I've been driving the Tamo quite a lot. Yeah, but anyway, into this corner. The MX-5 has pulled out such a large lead. I wasn't expecting this. I wonder whether the Tamo will actually be able to even pull it back. As they go over the bridge now into a 90-degree corner, quite a wide exit. I take it rather slowly in the Tamo compared to the MX-5. Right, into a hairpin turn by here. The MX-5 sliding quite a lot, so is the Tamo though. Getting quite close to the wall there, that's surprising. That was skilled on my part, actually, totally intentional. The MX-5 again, just sliding a bit, getting very close to the wall, again, by both cars. The Tamo's actually brought it back a bit, I think. MX-5 cutting across the curb, going sideways. Tamo much more sensible, surprisingly. At this point I just started throwing the MX-5 around because it's so much fun and so easy to do. Yeah, onto, well, a decently long straight now. MX-5 braking fairly early there. Tamo braking a bit later, sliding all the way through. These are two cars that you definitely just want to slide around. And in fact the Tamo's starting to catch up now. Going to this turn, MX-5 still sliding more and more. And I think that's allowed the Tamo to catch up quite a lot. They both go to the right of the tram station below. Now down to a very long straight, this may be where the Tamo catches up. due to its turbocharged engine, more horsepower, and the longer gear ratios. Although I don't think either car's going to be topping out anytime soon. Slight kink in the turn, slight kink in the straight. Both cars sliding a bit, not noticeable, but enough. But small slide, and then down to the finish line. The MX-5 seems to have the lead. Is the Tamo gaining? No, not enough. And, well, Tamo lost that. So, in conclusion, I don't know, the Tamo, fun car to drive, but the MX-5 is better in every single way. Cheaper, faster, better handling. There is no reason to get that. Well, the Tamo was technically free. I think that's the only reason you'd even bother getting the Tamo. Because even styling-wise, it's weird looking. But I know I like it in a weird way, but don't like it also. Anyway, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next video, goodbye.